This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Frank in Atlanta says your point on collaboration makes sense, and this is on the text line at 855-912-1056. As always, very active. Thank you. We do our best to answer as many as we can because a lot of texts come in. 855-912-1056. Your point on collaboration makes sense, except that the Dolphins, and especially Ross, do everything in half-ass measure. If your ultimate goal as an organization is to work in harmony and achieve collaboration, does it make more sense to hire from the top down? By that, I mean clean house completely, bring in a general manager and let him hire a head coach, and then the GM surround himself with personnel people whose football philosophies align with his, instead of always having these shotgun weddings that ultimately result in failure. I know this is not a popular idea with you because you're a Chris Grier fan, but IMO, the approach I mentioned above seems more like logical. Well, wait a minute. Frank, are you paying attention, dude? They hired a general manager. He hired his people in personnel. He hired his coach. He fired his coach. He's replacing his coach. It's his coach. It's his personnel people. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but what you're talking about is exactly what's going on. Chris Grier's in charge. He screwed up, and he gave Flo the power. What did I say? He screwed up. He gave Flo the power like they gave Gase. Same thing. Grier did what Tannenbaum did with Gase. Well, now Grier learned that what Tannenbaum did and what he did, he screwed up. Do you think, whether it's Dable, and maybe that's why Dable wanted to work with the guy in the Giants, because he was going to be able to control more personnel. But here, I think they learned their lesson. Did I not say that? Have I not said that for a couple of months now on this very show? The only show in South Florida that can actually speak the truth about Dolphin football right here. Because no one on any station in South Florida knows anything about Dolphins football. Okay? They have zero insight on what's going on. Zero. So we told you that they screwed up by giving him power. What do you think is happening now? I don't know, man, but somebody somehow, somebody fills you in on the stuff that's going on there, and, do whatever you want. Somebody told you Dable and then McDaniel, right? I don't know who told you that. Somebody told you Flo is going to get fired, right? I don't know who told you that. Somebody told you that they got too much power and that the next person should not have the power. I don't know, but that's where we're headed. So Frank in Atlanta, the GM's getting smarter. He's figuring things out as he's made his mistakes. And what have I told you guys for a while now? Rick Spielman made mistakes, but he was in the middle of a fight with everybody else. Probably should have kept him. Jeff Ireland did not handle things the right way. Hey, Des Bryant, is your mom a whore? But he's actually good at his job. Dennis Hickey had two pretty good drafts. Buffalo said, no, he can work. He can come work for us. Personnel has not been the issue here. Now, they all needed to learn a little bit and give them some time. That's what I'm going to do with this personnel department. And I give them credit for realizing what I see. Okay, you screwed up. You gave them too much power. You don't do that for the unproven. You bring them in as a coach. You let them prove themselves. And as the years go on that they prove themselves on the field, they can then walk into your personnel department and have a suggestion or two that you will accommodate because they've proven it on the field. But you keep hiring guys like Gase and Flo who have not proven it as head coaches, and you're also going to give them personnel control. So Frank in Atlanta, you got what you wanted, dude. You may not like Chris Grier, okay, but the structure you want is what's in place. You may not notice it, but that's what's in place. And everything I've been telling you for months, it either is happening or then develops. Everything. There's not one thing I don't tell you that doesn't end up either happening or developing. Not one damn thing.